So I picked up a little toy on the October Amazon Prime deals 2-day special. So I got me a pair of Beats because I don't have that kind. And for me, it's a backup for my Bose because 2 is 1 and 1 is none. Because we all know about my little Shure saga. So I didn't have a backup just in case you need that. So I decided I was going to wait for these to come, during the lowest price specials. So normally these things are going for like $349. So I picked these up for like $172. So you can't beat that. So let's open it up because it's brand new. Because you can't recreate that. Beats Studio Pro. So you get all the little propaganda. Nice little box. So we get the couple of Decnals. Of course, they're in cahoots with Apple, and we all know about Apple, so. Quick pairing, blah, blah, blah. Press the power button until the LEDs blink and hold near unlocked phone. Ha! Controls. So these work on your iOS and Android. So you'll be able to not have to worry about who plays nice with what. Anything else in there? Oh, we got a cord. Ooh, we got 2 cords. What do we got? So we got your standard 3.5 millimeter. Standard 3.5 millimeter audio cord. Unlike the Bose where they got that oddball size. And USB-C to USB-C charging cord. So your standard equipment. Of course, you have to supply your own power brick and stuff like that. So, pair of headphones. We've all seen a pair of Beats. Of course, if you haven't, they're all pretty much the same. They're over the ear, and then all your controls. Of course, we got the power button and status lights on one side, and then all your other controls on the other side. And of course, one side of the headphones does tell you which side of the headset should go on the correct side of your head. Got a big button there, a power button there. So let's pair these up and see what it does. So I'll get my phone unlocked here, and then we'll go over to the Bluetooth connection, and then I will bring you inside. Hopefully there's enough room in there I can stick you in there so you can hear what I hear. So now that I got you, or I should say, I have myself all connected up through the Bluetooth pairing for both my phone and the computer. So when you hook up to your phone, it's automatically going to come up on one of the lights for your headphones, and when you click on that, it gives you all of the settings you need to set up. So we got our transparency noise. So to activate your noise canceling and your transparency mode and your offsetting, you go to your button cycles, and to activate that, it's on your right ear with the power button. So you hit that button to switch back and forth between noise canceling and transparency and off, and then you can set up your buttons so you can either have a two-step or a one-step or however you want it. So normally most people are going to have just the transparency and the noise canceling feature on, and if you want to, you can also use the off if you don't want to have any of it on. And then you can set up your call controls, your personal spattle audio, and then you can connect that, and then you can set up your that feature right there. So what that is that when you turn your head to one side or the other, whatever side you're facing, it's always going to be on your front side. So if you turn your head to your left, of course your right ear is going to be facing forward, and you're going to get a little bit more audio on that side of your headset. Same thing when you turn your head to the right, your left ear is going to get a little bit more audio than the right. Kind of like when you don't have any headphones and you're trying to hone in on a sound or somebody talking to you. You know how you turn your ear a little bit or turn your head so you can get a little bit better earshot. That's how that works. It's actually pretty cool. And then you can personalize that however you want to set that up and stuff like that. You can set that up on your own if you choose to use that. And of course, being a part of Apple, it can be show in case you lose it somewhere, you lose your headset somewhere, you put them somewhere, you can go find them and stuff like that. It gives you all your model name, your model number, your serial number, the version. And of course, it tells you when your limited warranty expires. So mine expires August 5th of 2024. And of course, you can disconnect your device or cancel it and stuff like that. And then of course, you can manually go back and forth to going back and forth to the transparency mode. So now that I got it off, it's using the mics to pick up the audio noise. So including my voice, the air purifier, you can hear that very clearly. And of course, you can turn that setting off, which kind of it's like it's using the noise cancellation of the headset itself to block out the noise and stuff like that. So your transparency mode, you're using the outside mics that are normally used for the noise canceling, so that you can hear what's going on without having to lift one ear or put them on top of your head or around your neck and stuff like that. It's very handy in case people want to talk to you. You don't want to take your headphones off, because sometimes when you put them on and you get them just right, what happens. As soon as you take it off, or you got to move one ear cup out of the way and you put it back, it's never quite the same, and then you gotta, how I mean. And then of course the noise cancellation tunes everything out. So we'll play some tunes here. Of course, they'll have to be royalty free, or stuff that I purchased the license for because of YouTube. Because there's a lot of my videos, like the assembly and soldering stuff that I use to make electronic kits and stuff like that. I had to mute a lot of that out because supposedly it was all relatively free, but someone decided to claim it and be a bunch of dicks and stuff like that. So it's very rare that you can actually find a royalty-free music other than YouTube's crap.
that you could use. But even then, sometimes people love to say, well, it's mine, I created it, and blah blah blah. So I mean, I came to the point where, like, my intro, you know, whether you like it or not, the intro of my channel, of every video, I actually purchased a license for that, so I can have that. And then, of course, there's some other stuff on there that I use that sometimes you just have to, use the license for, because, otherwise you get dinged or somebody tries to claim it. And it really sucks. So we'll play some Bensound Sweet, because I haven't been dinged on that one yet, even though I've been dinged on some of the Bensound stuff. People claiming that it's theirs, and it's really not. So we'll play this. And of course, right now I got the volume about a little over half, so I don't know how well it's going to sound on the on a microphone, depending on where it is in there. And of course, when you got the sound canceling off, you still can hear my voice quite clearly. And if you use the button here on the right to toggle the noise canceling on and off, I don't know how well. Yeah, you can definitely hear it when I got it on and off. So right now I got it on, and if you double tap the button, it shuts the noise canceling off, so it puts you in environmental mode, so you can hear it. Like, you can hear my voice better, and you can also hear the air purifier running. And if I double tap it and turn it back on, you can hear that my voice is a little bit more muffled, and it totally washes out the air purifier. And of course, you got to have your you got to develop your memory muscle on where this particular button is. It's a little obscure, and sometimes you got to run your thumb, and it's almost smooth. Be nice if they had just a little bit more protrusion so you can find it, when you want to use that, because when somebody wants to talk to you, you got to go stuff like that. And of course, your left button, your volume. That was the triple tap to turn it off. So if your big button here, if you single tap it on your phones and stuff, it makes use of the play and pause. So if you hit it once, it pauses the music and stuff like that. And if you hit it again, it resumes play. And then if you double tap it, you get track ahead. And if you triple tap it, it's backtrack and stuff like that. And of course, then you got your volume number button there, so you got to go above the main button to the ridge, so you got kind of feel for the ridge, and then you can increase the volume, and the lower part you can decrease the volume to your likings. So that's pretty cool. And of course, there might be a possibility, if you have your health app running, that it might tell you it gives you your exposure to audio and stuff like that. So if you have that running there, and of course, every once in a while, you got to crank it up a little bit, and it gets to a certain point. It'll yell at you that, you got your headphones on too loud. But most of the time, I very seldom get a warning, because you really, when you got a decent pair of headphones, you really don't need to crank the music all the way up to the max. I mean, I've been around people where, they got, like my Bose and stuff like that, and they got the volume cranked right up. You can actually I can hear it through my headset with the noise canceling on or off, and it's like, dude, you really gotta have that freaking loud? I mean, really, you can't hear? And stuff like that. So all basic stuff. And of course, I read that, you know, if you've got iOS 11 or better, it automatically updates the firmware when they are available and stuff like that. I would assume you get some kind of a prompt when that is installed and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And then you know, you can fully access all the controls through your control center. So if you push and hold, it brings up all your volume and then your Sparrow controls and stuff like that. So we'll bring the Sparrow controls up here. So when you got the music playing, and that's the only time this one comes up, you get your Sparrow controls. So you can have it fixed, so no matter where you turn your head, it doesn't shift. And then when you track your head, so like right now, I'm on my left, volume on this one, and then if I turn my head this way, like I said, you get a little more volume on that. So it's kind of cool. It can also be a little annoying if you're not used to it. And of course, then you can set it off and stuff like that. And I'll turn it all the way up so you can hear the difference between the sound. So I can tell by the mic that it's probably clipping and stuff like that. And then of course, like any Bluetooth device, you can pair up at least two different devices. So I got the Antique Mic Mac here that is still running here after 2010. So we'll get the Bluetooth here and we'll connect to them. And then it gives you the percentage of battery life on the menu there. So we'll play a little something here with a little license on here so that I don't get copyright. So being running on a Mac and stuff like that, you don't have your access to your noise canceling. So whatever you had it set to on your phone, it's going to apply when you switch over to your Mac and stuff like. For this particular situation, where this older one, so I don't know how well it performs on the on a little bit newer laptop. You might have the access to the noise canceling or not. I'll have to see if it works or not. So it still works. And of course you can raise your volume and stuff like that. And then advance to your next track. All the good stuff. So these sound pretty good. And of course you can you got your QR code, so your QR code will bring you to your full menu on your phone, so you can get to all your how to use your headset. And then when you receive a call, the big button, you can push it once to receive it, push it again to reject it, or hang up on your caller and stuff like that. So, all in all, pretty good sounding headset. And of course, when you have them off and stuff like that, you can monitor your battery status. So you have two nice features. Unlike my Bose, you don't have any kind of external battery monitor and stuff like that to see how much charge is left. You have to either use your controls to prompt it, or look on your iOS device to see how much charge you have left. So Beats by Dre, they say 40 hours of battery life. That's with none of your noise canceling or your Spartle features on. So, you know, just your regular headset and stuff like that, you'll get, you know, 40 hours of music, and that depends on how long you got your music cranking in your head, you know, how loud it is and stuff like that. But I would assume they base that on, you know, normal levels, you know, about halfway or so, that you'll get your 40 hours. Of course, your battery life depletes the more you crank the volume up, and if you have your noise canceling on or off, because, you know, you got to use the internal processor to, you know, use the active noise canceling and stuff like that. So that's all I got to say for the Beats by Dre Apple compatible, Android compatible, Bluetooth rechargeable headset. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.